The aim of this video is to go into Bixhead stone mine and do some video recording, particularly to look at lighting effects.
I would like to make a suggestion, which is having a go.
So here's the team going down to the entrance. We're permitted to go under the wire and into the mine. These guys have set up an overhead wire so that a camera can move along it and get some interesting shots. This is the gadget and it has a remote control.
So this little thing goes at two sort of levels of speed, and you just wind the little knob and the cable cam moves with it, hopefully.
So we're in the mine and we've got lighting from outside and lighting inside, and we're using floodlights in some circumstances, like this. We can see that some parts of the mine are dark, as we would expect, but other parts are overlit, and that's a result of positioning the floodlights incorrectly. Moving on down a steep slope to go further into the mine. We're interested in some of the shadow effects that occur on the walls when the lighting is behind the people that are moving. There's a lot of movement of light here as the cavers move their own headlights around.
A little bit of calcite. Oh yes. Yeah, just a little bit there. Yeah, quite nice. Yeah.
In this shot, notice the effect of the backlighting on the mud floor. Again, we can see interesting changes in the lighting effect on the floor. This is the result of highlighting the calcite with my own headlamp, similarly here, with the headlamp moving around. Here we were interested in the lighting effects on the water dripping from the ceiling. And in addition to the lighting effects, we're interested in the echoes that occur as we move around. Note the sound of water dripping into small puddles. This clip is the result of carefully positioned floodlighting and the use of our own headlamps. A variety of cameras are being used by different people in the group. Here, with good lighting, we're noticing the interesting effect of water coming through the crack and the calcite nearby. Here's an item left behind by the miners many decades ago. The effect of lighting on the ripples in the water is quite fascinating. You can see that there's too much light showing on this clip as these two move around this large chamber. It's also shining directly into the lens. You can see that there's at least two floodlights illuminating this large chamber. Just our two headlamps are lighting up this old circular saw. In this clip, the lighting from the front produces a silhouette of the second person moving down the slope.
Steady lights. Antonio, back up those please. Back on them again. Thank you.
Note the shadows changing as they move around the corner. What causes the 4 points of light around their headlamps? Now here I think we had all the floodlights pointing in the same direction. Note the camera moving on the suspended wire. These two are being filmed by the moving overhead camera. And then they're able to climb the slope and return by the other route. And here we are, heading back towards daylight again, when we will smell the vegetation, and our eyes will have to adjust to the natural light outside.